Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Ashley. For those of you who are new, I'm just going to be doing a quick get ready with me video. If you guys are interested, keep watching. Um, so today's video, I'm just going to be doing like a little chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to keep the look real simple because I'm getting ready to go out of town and I got a long drive, but I still want to look presentable when I, step out of my car to use the bathroom or to get some gas. So I already primed it. My skin looks a little weird because I used my Elf. What is it? I think it's Elf SPF 50 or something like that, beauty shield. But yeah, it looks really weird down here. But I'm trying to protect my skin because I'm trying to get rid of some dark spots. So that's the story on that. So yeah, we're gonna keep it real simple. So I'm gonna be using this, and I think I need to turn my fan off. All right, so recently, and I'm using, let me see, warm coconut 356 in my stick. What is this? Maybelline Superstay. So recently I just broke it off with the person I've been with for over 12 years. Now, I didn't really know, who I was dealing with, but it's all kind of coming together. And it just turns out that he is a narcissist. I had been with this person for 12 years. We have 3 children. And he was just the worst. I don't care how I try to put it. He was the absolute worst. I met him. We met when I was 20. Let me see. I think I was 21 or 22. So I had met him when I was like 22. He was 22. We went to the same high school. I didn't really know him in high school though, so we weren't like high school sweethearts or anything like that. Just thinking back on the relationship, like it was crap from the start. I remember like right before I had our first son, the first incident was him saying that he didn't have a Facebook page. Long and behold, I see him on Facebook. He was connecting with old exes. He was, just talking to random people, just doing just devious. I need a little bit more coverage here. I don't want to put too much on, but that spot is really tough. But he would just be doing the absolute most on social media. He could not keep a job to save his life. Like all of the bills were mainly on me, and at the time I was working just one job and I really could not afford to pay all the bills, so it was just really hard for me. And I had kids. I had 2 daughters that I had from a different relationship to support, and then I ended up pregnant with my son, so it was just a lot of struggle. Fast forward a few years, I end up buying this house that I'm living in, and at the time I was pregnant with the twins, our last 2 kids. So we get in this house. I purchased the house. Every piece of work that's been done to this house, I've paid for with no help from him. He had started working. It wasn't like a better situation with the job, but he was doing better, but it wasn't, if that makes any sense to anybody. Like, I think a lot of times he would quit the job because he just didn't want to work, and he knew that I was going to continue to work and take care of things because I had kids. So, fast forward a little bit more, I had, he worked several jobs, couldn't keep one. So I decided to get him in where I was working. Worst mistake in my life, y'all. Worst mistake. Worst. The absolute worst. I regret it to this day. Like, it was so much embarrassment. It was so much. It was just so much of everything. And it was crazy to me. Like, how, if you really care about a person, you wouldn't do so much to hurt them. You know? The lying, the cheating, everything was just, it was just becoming common. Um, we had recently, maybe like about almost a year ago, we had joined a church, and I figured, okay, well, if we go to church, this could help him become a better person. No, it didn't. We talked to the pastor. We've had counseling with the pastor. It didn't help. Things were still the same. Like, he would still be on social media. He would still be on these dating sites, making profiles, just, doing whatever he could to, it seemed like, to humiliate me. So, and, people would see that. Like, people in your circle would even know, how this person is treating me. People in my circle. They wouldn't say anything, but I'm sure they wouldn't say anything to me, but I'm sure that they knew. So it was just embarrassing for the most part. Yeah, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. Like, and toward the very end of the relationship, I started to feel like more stressed out. I'm having anxiety attacks. I'm having panic attacks, and of course, it's tied in with COVID. But at the same time, it was him too. Like, I have to worry about, well, what. So yeah, I'm starting to have panic attacks, and I'm thinking that something is wrong with me, and it's just a lot. To the point where I ended up in the hospital because I thought that I was having a heart attack, but it was a panic attack. So it was just too much. And like, you would think that all of that he would be concerned about my health, but he wasn't. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. His main concern was, looking for other women and doing what he wanted to do. So the last straw was like, and I just noticed at the end, like, everything. He was very distant. He would be ignoring me most of the day. He worked second shift, so his thing was to get up, go outside, smoke, come back, play the game till it's time, get ready for work until it's time for him to go. He'd sit there and play the game. Wouldn't really have any conversations. We've never had any deep conversations. In the 12 years we've been together, I don't remember one deep conversation. Like, I've just been sitting here thinking, like, a lot. Like, a lot of stuff just don't make sense. Like, we moved too fast to begin with in the first place. So that was the main thing. Like, I really didn't get to know him like how I should have before jumping in and having a full-fledged relationship. And this fool even had the nerve to propose. He's proposed quite a few times. I've had 2-3 different rings, and I knew when he would propose each time, like, this isn't the person I'm supposed to be with. I know this. Like, why am I even playing this game with this man? And I can't put the whole blame on him because I volunteered to be there and go through all of this. So it's really no one to blame but me. So I can't really get too mad. I'm mad at myself, but I'm working towards, forgiving myself and apologizing to myself and just trying to be the best me I can be and realize, like, I'm not mad at him because that's who he is. He showed me who he was numerous times, and I decided to continue on with the relationship. So my bad. I have to be accountable for my part played in it, and I am. And that's what's helping me move forward. Yeah, he would just do the grimiest stuff. The grimiest. I don't even want to I'm not going to get into the details of what exactly he did, because that's nobody's business. You know, that's between me and him and the Lord. And I just feel like it wouldn't do me no good to disclose those things to anybody else. So I'm just gonna keep it to myself. But like, just this experience alone was a learning thing for me. You know, I know what I want, I know what I don't want, I know what I will tolerate, I know what I won't. And it's been a learning experience. For me, the only thing that I regret is wasting so much of my time. Like, I have gave this individual basically all of my young years. And I sat up and had a bunch of kids with him. Like, but not to say I don't love my kids, but it's just the truth. Like, they're a blessing. They're the best part of me and him. So they're here. I love them. I don't regret having them, but I'm saying that I let him soak up a lot of my years. And all for nothing. Let me see. I'm going to use two concealers today. I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay, and this is in the color 45. And I'm also going to use Warm Chestnut from Milani. I think I'm going to do Superstay first because it's lighter. Yeah, this individual took me through the ringer, like the embarrassment, you know, and then at first I would tell my family and friends everything that was going on. And then after a while, it got kind of repetitive. So it's like they're looking at you like, well, why are you still with him? And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't really know. It was really a trauma bond, is what it was. You know, you think that you love somebody. I mean, how could you love somebody who continuously hurts you purposely? Because they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing half the time, all of the time. You know, when it sucks because when you're a good person and you know that you don't deserve that type of stuff, it's like, you know, what did I do? You know, but it really has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So, I'm just blend this out. And surprisingly, I'm not sad. You know, and we've broke up numerous times. But this time it's different for me. I'm not sad, I'm not mad, I'm not nothing. I just want to get on with my life, live a normal life, and take care of my kids. I'm gonna go ahead and sit with this I Heart Revolution, and this one is in the color chocolate banana. But you know what? I think the worst thing out of this whole thing is my kids had to witness me going through this. And I have teenage daughters. So I don't want them growing up thinking that that's normal and that's, you know, what love is, because it's not. So just the disrespect and disregard, you know, for me, for my children, is just the worst. I don't ever want to go through that again. And I know it's going to take some time for me to get over it, but I'll be fine. But my advice is, if you're dealing with someone like that or who sounds remotely even close to that, run fast as you can. because all they do is suck up your years, your youth, your energy, and it's just not worth it. In the end, it's really not. You better off by yourself. I know it's easier said than done. You know, trust me, I've been there. I know. But it's just a terrible situation to be in, period. But one thing I refuse to do is let this situation deter me from like meeting other people, getting to know other people, loving other people, moving on, period. Because no, I'm not gonna give somebody that much power. I'm just using my CoverGirl bronzer. And I don't know what shade this is. What shade is this? The CoverGirl Queen bronzer, and this is in the shade, I don't know, this is so old, I can't really see. I think it's 120 Ebony Bronze is what it is. And it's just like a little bit in the pan, but I've been keeping it, holding on to it for so long. So I'm going to just use that to bronze up a little bit. Yeah, it takes a lot of energy to deal with somebody on that low vibrating scale. Like, it's every day, it was always something. Anytime you think that you will be getting along good, then boom, here comes the crap. You know, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of makes you upset. Like, it makes you feel like this is, you know, what we're doing, this is what, you know, like, why are you wasting my time? Why can't you just not just say that you don't want to be here and just leave me alone? I would prefer that over anything. That's not what they do. I was his main supply, is what I'm coming to find out. So, yeah, I had no idea though. It didn't make sense for a lot of years. It didn't. I'm just thinking like this person is just a serial cheater. That's what they are though. They're serial cheaters. They lie, deceive, connive, all of that. And it's just really chopped up. You know, some people, after they get done dealing with people like that, they need counseling. I don't think I'm to that point. I think that time will help me more than anything, but it's just too much. Way too much to deal with. I don't have all my right utensils over here, so don't judge me, y'all. I'm just using what I got over here. Because I've packed up a majority of my, not a majority, just a few of my main brushes that I like to use on a daily. I washed them and packed them up, so. And I think while I'm gone on this trip, I'm going to take this time to just relax and get my mind off of things and just kind of get to know me more, who I am, who Ashley is, alone and by herself. So after you've been with somebody for so long, you get used to them being around. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's a hard thing to do. especially when you're used to somebody being there. Even if they were like a crappy person, you were still used to that individual being around. So, yeah. But I know that I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to be going with my family, my children. So it's going to be cool. And I am I'm kind of glad that this happened when it did, because he would have been going on a trip too. And that would have been, who knows how that would have went. But, I just don't have the energy to deal with those type of situations in my life at this point. I'm getting older. You get tired. And that's where I am with it. I wish him the best. And that's all I can do. I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to put it in my crease. It hurts like hell. Go ahead and set my face. I think I'm going to be doing some vlogging too while I'm down there on the beach. I'm really excited to go. I've been before a couple years ago. It was really nice. So I'm sure it's going to be a good time, y'all. So I might do a little bit of vlog. I've never done a vlog here on my channel. So that might be something I should probably try to step off into and explore. I think that would be really cool. I just want this look to be super, super simple. Let me see. I'm going to do a gloss. I don't know where it went. Gloss and some eyelashes. And I'm just using my So Juicy lip gloss from ColourPop. And I think this one was, yeah, it's Beechwood. Hey, yeah, guys. And I'm sorry if I sound like I have like super low energy, because I am kind of sleepy. I got a long drive, and I'll be having to mentally prepare myself for that, because I am not the best long distance driver. So, and I haven't had any coffee this morning. I haven't had anything this morning but some water. So, I don't know. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I'm just going through a lot right now. So, but I'm sure that I'll be okay. It's not nothing that I'm gonna just be down and just sad. I'm not that type of person. So, yeah, but I just hope that this video is able to help somebody. Like, if you going through the same situation, just evaluate and try to get out. Because I know it's not easy for some people to get out. Like, you'll be stuck in a situation where, you can't afford to pay your bills by yourself, or everything is in that person's name, or just stuff like that. So just try to plan you out if you have to, but get out, because all these people do is suck the life from you, and that's it. That is it. That is all. That's what they put on this earth to do, is just to be evil and just everything that you don't want to be around or don't want to associate yourself with. So just, if you can, just get out. But yeah, spent a lot of time, like in the very beginning, like when stuff was, happening. I would just really like be looking at myself like, well, maybe it's me. Maybe it's because I'm a plus size girl. Maybe it's because, and that was the low self esteem in me saying those things. Like seriously. But I just had to come to the conclusion, like, girl, you ain't the problem. It's him. It is him. It is his ways, his plans to do you wrong. It's everything is on him. I, I I accept my part in it, but all that other stuff, him. I'm gonna just pop these on. I got these lashes. They're not a brand. Oop, and I knocked the other one over. Well, I hope I didn't mess with the glue. Yeah, these are not a brand. These are just some lashes that I had got from this boutique that I had got some clothes from. But they are really pretty. I haven't worn them in a while, so they're really light. And they kind of flare out like different ways, so they're cute. If I can get them on right, they'll be cute. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're really light though. I like them. Extensions. I'm gonna have to end up fixing this or finding a different pair. But you guys, that is it for this video. I have to get ready to get out of here and go get an oil change on my car. So sorry if this video felt depressing. I hope that it helps somebody out in some type of way. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys.